Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be filming a new video to my channel. I ordered a subscription box. So this is going to be an unboxing, and it's going to be a box of stories. It's going to be a box of stories unboxing. So yeah, I have no idea what's in here. I do know a little bit about the company. I have seen Emma from Drinking by My Shelf. She's got one of these, which is why I wanted to get one and why I thought it'd be good to get one. So I know in here I'm gonna have 4 books picked by me, picked for me by somebody else. And I chose the fiction subscription box. I didn't really want to limit it to a genre or anything. I just picked fiction. So yeah, I'm gonna go through this box, react to the books, read you the blurbs, and I'm gonna look at the reviews on Goodreads and see if they really are unpopular books, books that aren't that popular. So opening it. So it says here on the box, I'll turn it around so you can see. It says here on the box, 77 million books are destroyed in the UK each year. 83% of those books are pulped before they have been read. We want to save these amazing books from being lost in time forever. Each box you get saves 4 amazing books, and you discover 4 incredible authors. So thank you for helping with our mission, us with our mission. So that's what it says in the box, on the box, which, yeah, it's just, I really wanted to try it, so yeah, let's get into the box. So it comes with a little information leaflet thing. So it just literally says you can swap across box at any time, you can pause at any time, you can choose your box frequency, and you can unlock a surprise gift with every 3rd box. Ooh, I didn't know that. And then you've just got a couple of QR things, like you've uncovered 4 hidden gems. Your box gets you access to our private group for book readers. And then, yeah, so it's just like a little note. That's cute. So yeah, that's that. Let's just start with the first book. So the first book is Plume by Will Wiles. Never heard of him. Never heard of this book. And it doesn't look like a book that I'm going to be into just by the cover, but let's read it. So, it says, Jack Bick knows he needs to change. The cans of lager in the work toilets, blackouts and malevolent cockatoos that haunt his days are a long way from the luxury lifestyles he profiles for the magazine he works at. When a giant black plume of smoke appears on the London horizon, a major scoop that might save his job, falls into his lap. Jack spots a glimmer of light in the rising smog. He dives headfirst into the chaotic odyssey across a city full of real estate tycoons, literary fakes, late night muggings and conspiracy theories. Jack seeks salvation through exposing the secrets of others, but will he be able to hide his own secrets? So that's the synopsis. I've got to admit, it doesn't sound like too interesting to me, but yeah, I'm just gonna go on Goodreads now and see what the ratings are. Okay, so I've got it up on Goodreads now, and it's got an average rating of 3.61, so not a bad rating. 227 ratings and 42 reviews. So it isn't really that popular, I guess. So yeah, That's the first book. I don't know if I'm going to like this. I'm going to put my predictions in this video of what I think I'm going to rate the books. And then I'll come and do another video once I've read all of these 4 books. So this one I think is going to be like a 3-star maybe, or a DNF. It could be either. It depends. So 3-star or a DNF, I'm thinking, just by the synopsis. The next book that I've got in this box is called The Rapture by Claire McGlosson. Never heard of it, so it's done the job with books I've never heard of before. This one says, Dilly's Baltrop is a devoted member of a terribly English cult, the Panacea Society, populated almost entirely by virtuous single ladies. When she strikes up a friendship with Grace, a new recruit, God finally seems to be smiling upon her. The friends become closer as they wait for the Lord to return to their very own Garden of Eden. But Dilly is wary of their leader's zealotry and is suspicious of those who seem to influence her for their own ends. As Dilly's feelings for Grace bud and bloom, the society around her begins to crumble. Faith is supplanted by doubt as both women come to question what is true and fear what is real. So, yeah. This seems like it's going to be like a gay love story, like lesbian love story. I reckon they're going to fall in love. Well, it says that. So yeah. I like cults. Like, one of my favourite things to watch on YouTube and anything is like documentaries about cults. I've been watching Escaping Polygamy. So yeah, that's a cult. This is a cult, so I actually have quite high hopes for this. I think this is going to be really good. Yeah, I think it's going to be really good. Let's now look at the Goodreads reviews. So the Goodreads reviews are, it has an average rating of 3.73. 487 ratings there is, and there's 99 reviews of the book. So again, they've done the job. It's not a popular book, it's not a well-known book, so yeah. I think I'll give this like 4, maybe 5 stars, because it's about a cult. Yeah, I really think I'm going to like this one. I think I'm going to give it like 4 or 5 stars. So that's my prediction for this one, 4 or 5 stars. Yeah, that's that one. The next book is a book called The Exclusives by Rebecca Thornton. So I'll read you the synopsis. 1996, Freya Seymour and Josephine Grey are invincible. Beautiful and brilliant, the two best friends are on the cusp of Oxbridge and the success they always dreamed they'd share. In 2014, Freya gets in touch, looking for a conversation Josephine has run away from for 18 long and tortured years, beginning with one ill-fated night, the exclusive charts, the agonising spiral of friendship gone wrong, the heartache and betrayal of letting down those closest to you, and the poisonous possibilities of what we wouldn't do when everything we prize is placed under threat. Ooh, this sounds like a bit more of a thrillery book. So this actually sounds pretty interesting as well. Yeah, it's not too long either. Neither of these books are really long. Yeah, I think this sounds pretty good as well. Okay, so I've got the Goodreads reviews for The Exclusives by Rebecca Thornton, and this one has an average rating of 3.57. It has 553 ratings and 86 reviews. Okay, I'm not sure about this one because it sounds interesting, but it also sounds, you know, I'm not into thrillers, so it could go either way with this one, but I'm gonna say like 3 or 4 stars. Just because if it's a good thriller, that's what I usually give good thrillers. So I don't know if it is a thriller, it sounds like it, but I don't know. But I'm really excited to read this one, and I'm predicting like 3 or 4 stars. 3 or 4 stars for this one. The next book they've sent me is In My House by Alex Howerston. And this, I'll read you the synopsis for this now. Maggie lives a life of careful routines and measured pleasures, but everything changes when walking through Gatwick Airport she is approached by a young woman who whispers a single word: help. Maggie's actions save Anja from her brutal trafficker. However, when the story runs in the newspaper, Maggie is panicked by the publicity and the strange phone calls she begins to receive. Then Anja makes contact and quickly institutes herself into Maggie's ordered life. Oh yeah, this sounds really interesting. It sounds like something I could get into. I really like, yeah, it sounds really good, this one. I'm excited to, I think this might be the first one I read. Like, this is the first one where I'm like, yep, I'm gonna like this. I think I'm gonna like this. I think human trafficking is something that's really important to talk about, so yeah, I guess it's gonna be a discussion about that. And it's definitely like really not long, so let's get the Goodreads reviews up and I'll get back to you once I've got them up. Okay, so I've got the reviews up for this book, In My House. It's actually the lowest rated out of these 4 books. This one has an average rating of 2.99 stars and it has 409 ratings, so I think this has, no, it doesn't have the most ratings, and it has 69 reviews. So this is the lowest rated on Goodreads, but I think this is going to be my favourite. I think I'm going to give this one 4 or 5 stars, I reckon, because it just sounds a bit more interesting to me than any of the other books. But yeah, I'm really excited to read all of the books. So I'm really excited to read all of these books. I'm definitely excited to read In My House. That's the one I'm most excited for. Yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Sorry if me reading the synopsises were a bit, I'm not great at reading out loud. But yeah, that's it for this video. I will have a follow-up video when I've read all of these and I'll tell you what I thought about them and the ratings, seeing if the ratings that I predicted were right. So yeah, I'd definitely recommend checking out this subscription box if you want a subscription box that is like purely books. Obviously there's the chance that you might get a book you don't like, so keep that in mind. But it's really affordable. So yeah, that's the end of this video. Make sure to like, subscribe, do all that stuff. And yeah, I'll see you in my next video. Bye.